We are back with Coach Derrick Racine, the women's tennis coach, also the men's tennis coach. I was going to introduce you as your evil twin brother to talk about women's tennis, but no, well, it's the same guy. Coach, you do have that double duty. Let's talk a little bit about the women's squad. You've had some really good players and been super competitive through the years. A little bit of a transition period. As I look at the roster, I'm kind of like, I don't know as many faces, and I'm sure fans may feel the same way.
Yeah, and last year we had a lot of freshmen. All those girls are a little bit older now, a little bit more mature, a little more experienced. So I'm thinking we're gonna have a really good year this year. I thought we outperformed last year as far as the youth of our team and how we competed and how we played on the court. So I'm really looking forward to this year. We've got pretty much the meat of our order back again. We've added one or two new players, and I think we're ready to go.
Transfer portal, we talk about it in every sport. You can get players in and out. You've had that experience through the years, but really developing players as a coach. I mean, that way you kind of know what you're getting and kind of can progress to the future.
Exactly. That's what we like to do ideally. If you have a player, just for 1 or 2 years, it's hard to develop their game and them to really buy into the whole system and the university and all that stuff. So when we get them as freshmen and they get a chance to compete for 4 years, sometimes they're here 5, 6 years. Irene is helping me as an assistant this year, doing a great job. She's getting her master's, so it's just a good thing to keep them involved in the program.
Yeah, and they do. You talk to your players on both men's and women's team. They love being in Pensacola, and they love the experience of being here. And if it lasts, six years, then that's great. Talk about some, who you're leaning on, especially at the top of that singles lineup, and even the doubles teams on this women's squad.
Carlotta Verdue is started out #1, as well as Aline Midori. They're going to probably go back and forth, putting between 1 and 2. Nathalia's came off last year. She played very limited. She had an ACL tear, so very limited. She's back strong, ready to go. And then Guadalupe Martinez has been playing great. She's a young freshman, small little girl, but she's getting stronger. She's hitting the ball bigger, and she's a great competitor. You can't teach that. It's just natural for her. She loves to compete, and we're looking for great things from her.
You're going to face some tough competition in the Gulf South Conference, ranked teams, the West Alabamas of the world, some of the squads that are you're contending for that spot in the NCAAs. Kind of break down the schedule for us a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the conference again is getting super strong. Valdosta's very good this year. Mississippi College is very good. AUM's got most of their team back. They're good. West Alabama, has been good. So we've got a lot of tough matches just in the conference. And then in our region's got some of the best teams in the nation. We're going to play a lot of those teams. We're playing Florida Southern this year. We're playing Tampa. We're playing not in our region, but we're playing Columbus, North Georgia. So a lot of very good teams to really test us and get us ready.
Let's take a minute and hear from one of your players. Let's talk about this season. Kind of what are you expecting individually, but also what do you expect from this team?
First, individually, I'm playing this year #2, so I'm really excited to improve my goals and to play very solid this year. Last year I played really well. It was my first year. I was a freshman, and I was freshman of the year, so I was really surprised. And by the team, I think everyone is with the high energy and everyone wants to win, so that's awesome because I want to win also. So from the team, I really want to win conference for sure. Everyone wants to win the conference because it's the most important tournament, and we are excited. We want to scream in all the matches. We want to fight. So I'm a Brazilian, so I came last year and I want to work hard.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you going, from the freshman year to this year? What did you work on? What things did you try to get better at and develop, for coming into this year?
Yeah, so first was responsibility, because I think in the first year you can miss, you are the freshman, so it's fine if you lose. Not fine, but you don't have too much responsibility. Now that I'm a sophomore, I believe that I need to improve. So every time I want to do better than last year, and I have a pressure. I put pressure on myself because I want to do better than last year. But I think I just need to do the same stuff that I was doing last year and improve.
The team, you got girls from all around, and you guys, you mentioned it's a lot of fun during the matches. How long does it take to kind of come together as a team, and do you feel like you guys are that tight unit?
Yeah, we are. We have a lot of Brazilians also, so it's fun to stay together. And the culture is similar also. We have a lot of girls from South America, so we stay very together, and the other girls too. So I think we are very unique.
Coach, on this women's side, you've got a long way to go, just beginning, but what's a successful season for this squad, especially with so many young players?
Yeah, I think it's the same, whether it's the men or the women. We're trying to compete hard, but we're trying to practice hard every day and set goals and work on things and really try and get the most out of their experience as a player, but also, learn a lot of the skills that they're going to need later in life. But, we want to win matches, but if we don't, as long as we've left it all on the court, we're happy with that. Not as happy as if we win.
Winning's always
yes.
better. Yeah.
But that's kind of our goals.
Well, you come on out and watch these women play. I mean, what I love about both of your squads is you're going to hear a variety of different languages, different cultures are represented. They're fantastic young men and women on both sides, and really experienced to get to know them and see them play. And Coach puts on a great event here. So check the schedule. GoArgos.com is the spot for that. Just search women's tennis and take a peek at what's coming up. Come on out and watch them here at the tennis complex and follow them across their social media as well. Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And as
Appreciate
always,
it.
go Argos.
Argos.